Keeping socially distant, 6 feet apart.
I started at Gateway High School in Aurora. And then I ended up going to Denver School of the Arts and graduating high school from there, which was a really cool experience. And then I ended up moving to New York City, where I studied music at City College of New York in Harlem. When I started to break into the music scene here, I would go and just kind of try to sit in everywhere I possibly could. Eventually, I was able to make basically all of my income through playing music and freelancing as a saxophonist. I do mostly enjoy playing jazz, but I also enjoy playing a lot of other styles of music. There was a program called Colorado Conservatory for the Jazz Arts, which I want to shout out. It's a nonprofit organization that was started by one of my great friends and mentors. His name is Paul Romaine. Paul started it close to 20 years ago now. And I was one of the earlier classes in that group. They would pair kids interested in playing jazz and learning more about jazz with like professionals in the area. And each of the professionals would run a group of like maybe 5 to 10 kids. After that 10 weeks, the groups will perform at like Dazzle or, jazz clubs around the area. For the last maybe 6 or 7 years, I've actually been teaching groups in that organization, Colorado Conservatory for the Jazz Arts. We've actually kind of switched over to a digital model right now, which has been really interesting. There were times in my career that I've been more teaching just to stay afloat, but what my passion is playing the music. With jazz, you have to really put in a lot of time on your own, practicing. And I also write music, so that's one of the silver linings with this is that I've been able to have a little bit more time to dedicate to my own compositions. Every night I'm playing with people, and my best friends are the people I play with. So whenever I have any free time, I'm either practicing or hanging with my lady or playing music with other people. When I'm not working, I'm still working. When you're younger, you really have to put a lot of time in on your instrument individually, and that's still something that I do a lot. I spend hours every day working on my craft. That's what it's all about, and that's what keeps me going.
How often do you plug into the audience as a source of inspiration while you're playing?
That's like the ultimate experience for a musician, is to feel that energy from the crowd. We do it somewhat for ourselves, but it's really a lot for the audience. Like when I'm improvising, I'm not necessarily sculpting my improvisation towards who's in the audience necessarily, but I am if I'm in that zone where I feel like I'm really expressing myself and I'm being genuine with it, then people will be able to notice that, and they'll naturally, even if they don't have the ear for the music that we're playing.
How would you describe your style of playing?
My roots are definitely in Charlie Parker and bebop, but I guess it just depends on the night you catch me,
6 feet apart.